Welcome once again to Test Edu program. You're now watching educational videos from the comfort of your homes. Welcome once again to our Mathematics 6 Solving Multi-Step Problems Involving Division of Decimals, Including Money, First Quarter, Module 18. And this is now video 3. And please don't forget to hit this bell. This is the lesson overview. You can see that we are already in video 3. For those who failed to watch video 1 and 2, kindly do it now before you proceed watching this video. Let's remember. A routine problem involves using at least one of the 4 arithmetic operations to solve problems, while a non-routine problem is any complex problem that requires some degree of creativity or originality to solve. These problems can be solved in multiple ways. In order to solve the routine and non-routine problems, you need to understand the problem, plan a strategy, follow the steps in solving the problems, and apply the techniques in dividing decimals. So is everything clear? What's more we can do? So now let's do independent activity 1. You are going to work independently on these problems, but I'm going to guide you in the first part. Okay? So number 1, Miguel and Ruel repaired a washing machine and were paid 5,825 pesos. Miguel worked for 12 hours and Ruel for 8 hours. If they were paid per hour, how much should each receive? So this is the illustration of the problem of the 2 workers. So we have Miguel working for 12 hours and Ruel working for 8 hours. And both of them were given 5,825. Based on this amount, we're going to identify how much will Miguel get in working for 12 hours. And how much Ruel gets in working for 8 hours. So, let's remember the 4 steps in solving the problem. You have to understand, to plan a strategy, solve the problem, and check whether your answer is correct. Okay? So now let's proceed to problem number 2. The Mendoza family has a catering business. In one birthday party, they charged their customers 15,600 pesos for a party of 70 persons and a service charge of 1,000 pesos. How much was the average cost per person? Okay, so let's figure out the problem. So this is the Mendoza family. This is their catering business. And then this is the amount, 15,600 pesos for 70 persons. And a service charge of 1,000 pesos. So please don't forget to understand the problem. Next, plan a strategy. Then solve the problem. And then check whether your answer is correct. Okay, so number 3. Steven wants to buy SIM for Game Boy, which costs 650.75 pesos. He already saves 150.75 pesos and his father gives him 250 pesos. How long will it take him to save the rest of the money to buy the SIM if he saves 25 pesos a day? That is for problem number 3. And then problem number 4, Ramos family has a catering business. In one birthday party, they charged the customer 11,767.50 pesos for a party of 50 persons and a service charge 1,500 pesos. How much was the average cost per person? For number 5, how many 5 peso coin in 500 pesos? So, please don't forget to apply the 4 steps in solving the problem. Okay, so now let's move on to letter B, independent assessment 1, direction, analyze, and solve this problem. Okay, for number 1, Henry and Harry repaired an air-conditioned unit and were paid 3,675 pesos. Henry worked for 11 hours and Harry for 9 hours. If they were paid per hour, how much should each receive? So these are the choices for this problem. But before we go to these choices, let's figure out the problem first. Okay, so these are the two workers. Henry worked for 11 hours and Harry worked for 9 hours. Okay, so both of them were given 3,675, and out of this amount, how much Henry will get in working for 11 hours and how much Harry will get in working for 9 hours. Okay, so don't forget to understand the problem, plan a strategy, and solve the problem, and finally check whether your answer is correct. Okay, so you may review watching video 1 and video 2. The details of the 4 steps in Polya's method are found there. Okay, so let's proceed with number 2. Miss Manatad hired a carpenter and a plumber to do some repairs in her house. She paid the carpenter 3,480 pesos and the plumber 2,700 pesos for 6 working days. How much did Miss Manatad pay them per day? So these are the choices. So let's proceed first with this illustration. So these are the two workers. The carpenter received 3,480 pesos and the plumber receives 2,700 pesos. Okay, so both of them are working for 6 working days. So question is, how much will the carpenter receive every day? And the plumber receive every day out of the pay they have received. Okay, so understand the problem, plan a strategy, solve, and check. Once again, you may review watching video 1 and video 2 where the details in problem solving using Polya's method. Number 3. Benedict wants to buy a pair of Skechers sneakers which cost 5,450.50 pesos. He already saves 1,500.50 pesos and his grandfather gives him 1,250 pesos. How long will it take him to save the rest of the money to buy the sneakers if he saves 50 pesos a day? So number 4. Zenny has 6 watermelons weighing 1.5 kilograms, 1.3 kilograms, 1.7 kilograms, 1.4 kilograms, 1.8 kilograms, and 1.6 kilograms and earns 600 pesos. How much is 1 kilogram of watermelon? So these are the choices. For number 5, I am thinking of 2 decimals. Add them and you get 1. Multiply them and you get 0.21. What are the 2 decimals? Okay, so these are the choices for this problem. So please don't forget to apply the easy steps of Polya's method. First, we have to understand by writing the given facts, what is asked, and then number 2, devise a plan. Number 3, carry out or solve. Number 4, look back or check. Okay, so that ends video 3 of our lesson. So video 3 is activity 1 and assessment number 1. So please proceed watching video 4. Thank you so much for choosing Test Edit program. Kindly click next to continue. Please don't forget to hit that bell.